Today we are going to see in the newspaper of 15th June. First article is Government reports flags lapse in the Nagaland bat study. Here the Nagaland bat study of filovirus, it's related to the Ebola and Marburgs. In this article they are telling the filovirus study of bats in Nagaland. It's not related to the coronavirus. In the study of Wuhan. The study of Bangalore-based National Centre for Biological Science and Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. It was published in the 1928 when in the Wuhan, two scientists of Wuhan Institute Virology were listed in the co-authors to study this one. It is partially funded by the US Department of Defense. You have to understand here this filovirus not matched to the coronavirus. The scientists who went and studied in research in the Wuhan Institute, they are clearly telling this is related to the Ebola and Marburgs. Next article is retail inflation at 6.3% in 6-month high. What is this retail inflation in 6.3 in 6-month high? The inflation is high in the 6 month. We will completely study about inflation here. Government should maintain 2 to 4% of inflation, but it is more than that. Here, what is inflation? You will study. Increase in the price of goods and service in the market we will call inflation. There are three types of inflations: demand-full inflation, cost-push inflation, built-in inflation. We will study detail about one by one. First is demand-full inflation. It means upward pressure on the price that follow a shortage in the supply. Means demand is increasing but shortage of supply. This is called demand-full inflation. Second is cost-push inflation. Cost-push inflation is an inflation caused by the increase in the price. For example, you will going to buy one pen for today. It will be 10 rupees, and after that if increase means it will be going to 100 rupees. There will be cost push, means the price of pen is increased. This is called a cost push inflation. Next is built-in inflation. It means expectation of future inflation caused built-in inflation. That means when price rises, workers expect the higher wages to maintain their cost of living. Means today is one person working a like salary of 5,000 means he is expecting more. After he is getting like 30,000 means he is expecting his caste wise for the what higher wages is maintaining in their caste living. This is called built-in inflation. This is expected in future inflation. Already I told government should maintain 2 to 6%, but is high in the now 6.3% high within a 6 month. Here they are telling rising fuel and edible oil cost sent India wholesale price inflation soaring to the record of 12.94% in May compared to the April is 10.5%. Clearly you have to understand rising of fuel and edible oil cost increases, automatically inflation increases because of rising of transportation price and output cost will be increases. In this article, they clearly mentioned what the price increased. In the May month is 12.94% and compared to the April is 10.5%. Here, the rising of fuel and edible oil, the inflation is increased. Yesterday, one article we saw like National Statistical Office, Ministry of Statistics Program and Implementation. It will come in NSO, it will come in Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. It will measure the inflation. In two ways it will measure. First way is wholesale price index and consumer price index. In wholesale price index, measure of changes in the price changes by manufacturer and wholesale, and consumer price index is measure that examine the weight of average of price of a basket in consumer goods and services. For example, consumer price index is food, medical cares and transportation. These are here. One more article you can see clearly. Consumer inflation quickened to 6.3%. In this, we can see retail price, it's a 6-month high in 6.3%. The wholesale price to record a 12.94% inflation in this month. Okay, here is retail price, however, saw sharpen spot in the rural area from 3.75 in the April to 6.5 in the May. Here in rural area, 3.75 to the 6.5% in the May, while was less pronounced in the urban India at the little more 6% from the 4.7% in April as per the National Statistical Office. Already I told it will come Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Rise in the price of crude and petrol mineral oils manufacturing products officially statement on the wholesale. This is affected. We'll see next article. An allied club. Here yesterday already we saw G7 meeting happen. In this what and all statement happen, they are given in today detail in articles. And yesterday already I explained G7 summit. It's ended in Caribbean Bay. Here they spoken about open societies in G7, and already I told yesterday here many things they are talked in the G7 summit. B3W, Build Back Better, and they already discussed about BRI, Belt Road Initiative project from the uh, China initiation. And one more thing here, already day before yesterday I discussed in the newspaper, they are developed countries, they have to help to the developing countries in the crisis of coronavirus. Yesterday discussed already in the G7 meeting in Caribbean Bay, England. The group of 7 nations agreed to increase their climate finance contribution to the meet and the overdue spending floods and the $100 billion a year to help poor countries, calling other developing countries to join the effort. Here they are talking about climate changing for the climate changing to reduce the carbon. Next article is a policy difficult to defend. Here they are talking about coronavirus allowing money to spend out a packet to feed vaccine production in India, regressive and inequitable. We have to see here clearly. Already 2 days back we saw in newspaper 25% of the private hospital to provide the vaccination free to the citizens, and 75% will be the central government. Here they are telling one area of object has been that of the private sector shares the vaccination remains unchanged of 25%, and problem in the decision is experts have highly pointed out that private sector share the total manufactured vaccine is out of sync with its share the total vaccination centers. Here already central government and they are taken decision to the private hospital should give 25% of the vaccine to the citizens, and government is decided to give 75% of the vaccine to the citizens. Here inequality have to be changed to equality. How means center, if center is they are taking like vaccine means it will charging for 150 rupees, if state means they are charging for double. This is it shows inequality in the vaccination. That's what better engagement with the price of sector. Traditionally India's approach dealing with the private sector has to be all or none of sort. In this we have to see here private sector to provide a 25% vaccination. That about that vaccination in this article they are telling. Next is for Onam marigolds form a floating raft. You have to see here the Onam is one of the festival where they are celebrating what is the importance in the art and culture. We'll study detail about Onam festival. Onam festival celebrated in the across the Kerala. The festival Onam is major harvest festival in Kerala and is celebrated to the honor the in Kerala, and it's celebrated to honor the home coming a Asuran king of Mahabali. Mahabalis who brought about peace and prosperity in the Kerala. In this Onam is celebrating the during the month of Chinangam. This is the calendar. First month in the Malayalam calendar, Kolavarsham. In this festival, they making the important is Pokalam, that means flower rangoli. We can see here what they are telling in this article. A small fraction of million of marigolds flowers used during the annual Onam season to make flower crafts and the decoration homes will come from the floating craft forming experiments undertaken by the enterprising the young farmers in the Wembled up backwater in they using for the floating raft to form that flowers and decoration to the home this Onam festival. You have to remember where it's celebrated in Kerala and why they are celebrated means who brought the peace and prosperity in the Kerala Mahabali because of this they are celebrating this Onam festival. Floating raft forming had been taken up the measuring improve the adapt adaptability and resilience in the background of climate change. Floating raft agriculture with the cage fish farming could be remunerative for people. This is article they are talking about Onam festival. Next is China, India, Pak expanding nuclear arsenal. What in this article is telling means we'll see about this one. Here keeping China in middle, significant modernization and expansion of its nuclear weapon inventory and India and Pakistan also appeared to be expanding their nuclear arsenals according to the here one institute is giving report for SIPRI Institute. SIPRI means Stockholm International Peace Research Institute. This institute is giving report to the in the yearbook of 2021. According to the yearbook, India passed an estimate of 156 nuclear warheads at the start of 2021 compared with the 150 at the start of last year. Last year it will be 150, now it's 156 according to the SIPRI Institute. And while Pakistan had 165 warheads, up now is 160 in the 2020. In a nuclear vessels consist of 350 warheads and from the 320 last of 2020. Here they are telling about the nine nuclear armed states of US, Russia, UK, France, China, India, Pakistan, Israel and North Korea together possessed an estimated 13,080 nuclear weapons at the start of 2021. Russia and US together possessed over 90% of global nuclear weapons. This SIPRI Institute is now reporting. In this article, you have to see what is the risk of they are like having more nuclear arsenals. Risk is stumbling into the using their nuclear weapons through miscalculation or a misinterpretation in the future crisis. India and Pakistan are seeing new technology and capability that dangerously undermine each other defense under the nuclear threshold said in the report. Here you have to see the Stockholm International Peace Research Institute is an independent institute established in the 1996 in the Sweden. Next article is Central List Food Schemes for Migrants Labours. Here already everyone know COVID-19 crisis. There will be force getting food also difficult in this situation because of lockdown. In these articles, we are going to see Supreme Court asking to the central to what and all schemes is there and how your food grains are providing to the citizens. You have to explain like that. Supreme Court asking. Under this, we have to see one scheme is recently came Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. In this scheme, government extending free food grains till month of November. Here in this article, we will study detail. Supreme Court that state and union territory have purchased nearly 3.7 lakh tons of food grains and concessional rates from the Corporation of India this year to supply to them without ration cards and other outside of protective cover of the National Food Security Act. In this, we have to see without ration cards, they are supplying food to the citizens in this coronavirus time. The Supreme Court had asked Center to explain how food will reach the migrants' laborers without ration cards. Supreme Court asking to the center, how will you reach? The center has the place on record details on its scheme to feed migrants, the poor and the badly affected in the public health crisis. Here we have to see what is the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. It's the world largest food security scheme aimed to ensure the sufficient food for the poor and needy during the coronavirus crisis time. Without ration card, food now is ready to give for central government for the all citizens. One more small article is there here. You have to see one nation one ration card scheme makes food security portable. Here, under this One Nation One Ration Card, already we know the One Nation One Ration Card plan aimed to empower all National Food Security Act migrants beneficiary to access food grains from any fair price shop on their choice anywhere in the country. If you are staying in somewhere, you can't able to go and take the food grains from your places. One nation, one ration card. If that card is placed on that card, you can wherever go and take the food grains. Here, total of 32 states and UTs covering the around 69 crore of NFSA beneficiaries, 86% of NFSA population in the country. The effort was ensure that migrants workers and their families got assured access to the nutrition via national portability of ration cards under the Food Security Act, the center stated. This is today in the newspaper analysis. Thank you for watching. Start from basic learn until death. Keep learning.